Oh, you drew this for me in school today?
It's our family. You, me, Billy, and Celia.
Oh my gosh, you made me pretty. Thank you. So, okay, here's you and in the middle. So who are these guys over here?
Daddy and Mac.
Oh, how about that? So I get to keep this? This is mine? I can put it on a refrigerator at home where I can look at it every day? Every day?
Yes.
All right. I love this.
Hey, buddy. How are you? How was school?
Fun. We had art.
You had art. You had art? Tell you what, you little arty kid, will you get us a table? I'll join you in a minute. Ooh, nice jump. So, while you were picking up Reed, I was making phone calls. It was my contact at City Hall. She's going to email us copies of the papers that Heather filed with the Board of Elections.
So, do you think that we'll find some sort of link between her and Dad that will explain her helping him get out of the court order?
I don't know, but we're about to find out. Hey, buddy. Tell him to keep the change and put it in a bag for you, okay? It's gonna be hard dropping him off with his dad.
I'm, of course, glad that JT's out of the hospital. It just, I don't know, it kind of went by fast.
Yeah. I think the same thing every time I drop off Delia.
Yeah. Hey, you remember how I told you JT and I discussed, trying to get along better and not push each other's buttons?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is what I am going to do.
Nice. Taking the high
Yes,
road. Good
because
for you.
I realize that, sometimes when you come close to losing someone, you realize what's really important. Hi. Okay. Everybody set?
You know what? I'm gonna stay here, check some emails, okay?
Okay.
Hey, buddy. I'll see you later. Another high five, please.
Oh.
Ooh, good one.
Well, we'll see you later then.
Yes. Yes, you will. Okay, what do we have here? Filing deadlines, candidacy declaration, write-ins, blah, 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 blah. Residency affidavit, and oh, here we go. Donor lists. Well, hello, Victor Newman. Buying a new DA, I see. Huh. I was just thinking about you.
We should talk. I'm at my office. How soon can you be here?
I'm on my way.
Have a seat.
No, I have to say, you sure do look a whole lot different in person.
What are you talking about?
All the commercials, man, they're everywhere. How'd you afford that expensive advertising budget?
Well, why don't you tell me? Since we both know you've been digging into my campaign finances.
Mm-hmm. Couldn't help but notice my father-in-law's name on your list of donors.
So?
So, the way you've gone after him in the past, I'm surprised he'd be for you gaining any more power, unless, of course, you were to use that newfound power to get him out of a jam, like, say, getting a court order kicked upstairs so he wouldn't get carted off to jail.
Okay. I had a feeling you might jump to that conclusion. That's why I invited you here, to help dispel any suspicions that you might have.
So you're telling me Victor didn't buy his way out of getting arrested? Because that's what it sounds like to me.
The order Vance filed was unnecessarily broad. His accountants don't need access to all of Newman's financial records. I'm sure the higher court judge will agree that the scope should be narrowed.
When you put it that way, it sounds logical. Except that,
What?
well, we are talking about Tricky Vic here, and he is as untrustworthy as it gets.
Okay, how about we make a little trade? In exchange for you not blowing this completely out of proportion, I'll make you an offer.
What type of offer?
Something I guarantee you'll be interested in.
Reed, I'm really craving some ice cream. Why don't we go get some so Mommy and Daddy can talk?
Is that okay, Mommy?
Yeah, sure. Have fun. I'll see you soon, okay?
You want to sit down?
I've been thinking about what we discussed in the hospital, about us getting on a little more amicably, and if this is about the holidays, then I was
Victoria,
thinking
hold
that
on,
we
hold on
could...
a second. Mac and I, we made a decision. And there's something you should know.
Oh, God. Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this very much?
Mac was offered a position in D.C., and we're gonna leave tomorrow. Taking Reed. Look, Mac and I got great job offers. That's all this is about. I'm not doing this to hurt you.
No. No, of course not. You're not hurting me. You're just cutting out my heart, that's all.
Victoria.
No, wait a minute. What about your recovery? What about the police? What about the police academy?
It's not an option.
Why not? Why isn't it an
Because
option
my
anymore?
heart, there's damage. Okay? Police work is too physical.
Fine, so don't be a police officer. Go manage Jimmy's or go back to work for Paul. I don't care what you do. I really don't care what you do. You can't skip town with my only child. What do you...
Look, I wish things were different, but this is how it has to be, okay?
Why? Why? Who's it best for? It's best for you and Mac? Is that what it is?
And Reed.
Oh, and Reed? Reed? Ripping him away from his mother? How could that possibly be what's best for Reed?
Look, we'll be super flexible about the visitation, okay? And D.C. is a great city. Think about all the things he'll get to experience living in a place like that. All the culture and...
Shut up! I don't want to hear! I don't want to hear about how wonderful this is!
I'm sorry. I know. This is hard for you.
Look at this! Reed. He made this picture, all right? Look at it. This is how he pictures our family. And I was hoping that maybe I would be able to picture it this way too, but I can't do that. I can't do that if you're gonna rip us apart.
And if you win this election,
Then Genoa City will have a DA who is committed to putting Adam Newman behind bars. It's good news for everyone, including you.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Victor Newman is behind that political epiphany also, right?
Billy. I'm asking you as a friend. Don't go public with your suspicions. And that's all they are. I haven't done anything illegal or unethical. But if you publish this story, it will not only destroy my reputation, it will also cost the citizens of Genoa City the best DA they've had in years. I have a slim lead over my opponent right now. Don't blow this for me. Please.
Tell you what, you've given me a lot to think about. I won't publish anything without considering everything that you've just told me. Okay?
Good. I appreciate that. Let me just get this and then we can continue our conversation. Heather Stevens. Oh, good. Then my assistant did get a hold of you. Yes, I'm looking forward to our interview. Crimson Lights, I'll be there right outside of campus. Thanks. All right. Sorry about that. We're
Were you gonna even ask me how I felt about this?
I have full custody. I don't have to ask
So
your
what?
permission.
What? You're leaving? You're just gonna leave? You're just gonna leave tomorrow?
Yeah. Victoria, I wish I could give you more time, but Mac's job starts next week.
Oh, okay. Well, just send Mike on ahead. Send her ahead, and then you can follow her. She's such a saint. I'm sure she'll understand.
Victoria, I don't want to leave on bad terms.
That's not a problem, because you're not leaving. There is no way I'm gonna let you take my little boy across state lines. No way.
Victoria.
Sources tell Restless Style that Newman's donations were made in return for bringing baby napper Adam Newman back to trial once Stevens is in office. But could this also be why yesterday Newman Sr. was able to dodge a court order to hand over his company's books for auditing? Is Heather Stevens as corrupt as Owen Pomeranz thanks to Victor and his dancing checkbook?
What are you talking about? No legal recourse, Michael. There has to be some way. Okay, listen, I don't want to hear that you're sorry. I want to be able to see my son without having to drive 800 miles.
Whoa, what's going on?
Okay. JT and Mag. They want to move to Washington. And they want to take Reed with them.
No, they can't do that. That's not gonna happen.
JT has custody, okay? I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. I already called Michael, and Michael says that there's nothing that I can do. So,
Look it up.
no, this can't be happening. I can't lose my little boy. So I have one day. I have one day to come up with some legal maneuver to keep Reed in state, and I'm just not gonna give up hope.
Vance is a shark. Maybe he had a suggestion, but when you don't have custody, it's
Yeah, I don't have custody because of my father. That's why. If he hadn't have pulled that stupid stunt with JT, none of this would be happening in the first place. That's for sure. What is this? Victor Newman and DA payoff scandal. I don't.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I'm.
No. I want to read this. I would like to read this. So is this true? Has my father been funding Heather's campaign? Is that why he wasn't arrested?
I don't even know if I'm going to publish it once it's done.
No, I think you should finish it. Finish it and publish it. I want the rest of the world to know exactly what kind of man my father really is.
So mommy's gonna